Hello, hello, friends. Welcome to episode 29 of Matt Chat. I am Melissa Ross, your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Friends, I'm going to invite some friends on to join in with us tonight. I hope you're all well tonight. We're going to invite a few friends on to join us and have a chat. Lots of friends on tonight. This is episode 29 of Matt Chat. Let's see what friends we can find. Lots of friends on that I know will be interested in talking about what we're talking about tonight. All right, friends. Thank you for joining, everyone. I see that Michael's here. Hello, Michael. I see that Robert's here. Welcome, Michael and Robert. All right. Robert says hello, hello. Michael says hi. Your notifications are on pretty loud. Yes, I'm sorry. I have to figure out how to shut that off. We're working on the technical side, Michael. We're working on it. All right, so tonight is episode 29 of Matt Chat. I am Melissa Ross, your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. I thank you all for joining me tonight. Tonight we are talking about trust. We're talking about trust in ourselves and trust in the universe. And what does that mean, friends? You know, I was reminded of trust in myself and trust in the universe over the last couple of days. I've had some coaching calls, some amazing coaching calls with some amazing coaches. And, you know, I've been reminded of having trust in the universe, trust in the idea that things will work out as they're meant to work out. Having trust in yourself that you have the knowledge and the skills to do what needs to be done and to achieve what you're after and what you'd like to achieve, and to step into your power and step into your purpose. Friends, I'll give you an example. So, you know, I've been talking lots about my story lately, and I want to go back to that moment in time because at that moment in time, Iraj has joined us. Thank you, Iraj, for joining us. Hope you're well tonight. At that moment in time, friends, I was in postpartum depression. I was in anxiety. And I had the feeling at that time, friends, that I had dropped into this deep, dark place. And I didn't know how to get out. And it took me a really long time. It was probably another year before I really understood that that dark place was an opportunity to grow and an opportunity to really be with myself and find myself and heal and become the person I was meant to become. And at the time, someone sent me a quote, and it was a quote about rising from the dirt and being buried in the dirt. And it goes something like this: just when we think we've been buried, we discover that we've been planted. And I always add on to that quote by saying, so grow, right? And you know what happens to a plant when a seeds or what is it, a bulb. Sorry, I couldn't come up with the word. You know what happens to seeds or a bulb when they've been planted? They're in darkness. They've been buried. They're under the dirt. And it takes some watering, and it takes some healing, and it takes some courage, and it takes some strength. But eventually they break through. Eventually they break through those bulbs, that sharp outside edge of that bulb, or that hard shell of the seed. They break through that into the dirt, and then they break through the dirt, and they grow into the most gorgeous, wonderful plants or trees or whatever it is we're planting. And friends, at the time when I was down in that dark place and in that dirt, I didn't realize that I had been planted. I felt like I had been buried. but I really had to be reminded that I had been planted. And what it really took at that time, friends, to grow through that was trust. Trust in the universe that I was going to grow, that I was going to heal, that I was going to break through the darkness of that earth. And it also took trust in myself. Trust in myself that I had the skills and the knowledge and everything that I needed to heal myself, to ask for the help that I needed and heal myself. And so I've really been reminded of that over the last few days, friends, during my coaching calls. I've been reminded of the idea of trust in myself, in that if I'm feeling overwhelmed, and I'm talking to all of us out there, trust in ourselves. If we're feeling overwhelmed and we're feeling like there's too much to do, or lots of things are coming at us and we're not sure what they mean or how we're going to handle them, we need to trust ourselves. Step back and trust ourselves, and trust that we're in the right place. We're in the place that we were meant to be. And we have the skills to move through and get everything done. We just have to sit back, sit into it and trust that we will be able to move through and do whatever needs to be done. Whatever it is we're dealing with, whether we're dealing with work that has piled up, or we're dealing with healing, or we're dealing with a sick family member, we need to sit back and trust in ourselves that we have the proper skills. We have the skills that we need to move through it and move past. And then we also need to trust in the universe. We need to trust in the universe that we're in the place that we're supposed to be in right now, and we're in the place that we need to be in to learn and grow. So we need to trust that the universe is going to care for us, that with our knowledge and with our strength and our power and walking through all of that, that we can walk through that, and the universe will support us through it, and we will make it through. We'll get through to the other side. So friends, it's not trust in other people I'm talking about trust in ourselves, and trust in the universe that we are in the right place at the right time. We are where we're supposed to be. So what happens if you don't have that trust? What happens if you start to move into anxiety or depression, or you just have some energy shakes, the nervous shakes running through you? What do you do? What do you do? Then it's time to ground, friends. It's time to ground that energy. It's time to really sit with the fear that's coming up around that trust, because really the fear is there, and the anxiety, it's coming out as those nervous shakes, and it's coming out as anxiety and other ailments in our bodies, because we're not walking with the fear. We're not moving forward. We're not having that trust in ourselves and trust in the universe. So that's when it's time to ground, friends. That's when it's time to journal. It's time to meditate and really sit with that fear. Be one with the fear. Confront the fear. Jeanette is watching. Thank you for joining us tonight, Jeanette. That's when it's really time to sit with that fear. Meditate, journal, move through that fear, and bring that trust back. Bring that trust back. So I ask you, friends, and this was asked last night on one of my coaching calls too. Imagine yourself at a window, and on the outside of that window is everything in life you've been after. All of your dreams, all of your goals, all of the happiness that you've been after, maybe the dream job that you've been after, is all on the outside of that window. It's very foggy outside, so you can't see. You can't see what else is on the other side of that window. You can't see if there's anybody at the bottom. If there's a safety net at the bottom, you can't see anything. But if you were standing on that window ledge, would you trust? Would you jump? Would you jump into what you've been after your whole life? What do you think, friends? Comment below and let me know. Would you jump if you were on that ledge? If you're inside, and inside is the darkness and the pretending and the perfectionism and everything that you've been projecting outside of you to show everybody that you are perfect and you have the perfect life and you can handle everything. And on the other side of that windowsill, you're standing right on that ledge. On the outside, in that fog, was everything. It was the perfect job. It was no more fear. It was stepping into your perfection. It was stepping into your purpose. It was happiness, the happiness you've been after. Everything, all of your dreams are right outside that window, but you have to trust and jump, not knowing what's at the bottom. It's foggy down there. not knowing whether you were going to fly, not knowing whether you were going to sink to the ground. Tim's watching. Thanks for watching tonight. Could you trust? Could you make the jump? Would you make the jump? And that's the question, friends. Are you able to trust? Are you able to trust yourself, that you have the tools that you need and the knowledge inside of you and the skills, or even the know-how to get the skills that you need? And can you trust in the universe, that the universe is here to support you, and that if you endeavor, if you walk with the fear, if you move into what you need to move into to attain what you're after, can you trust that the universe will support you and be there for you? And I'm telling you, friends, when I was in that deep, dark place, I didn't have that trust. And I know that there are lots of you out there that don't have that trust and that are struggling right now. And I'm here to help. I've been there. I've been through it. I've learned so many lessons along the way. And now I'm at the point in my life where I wouldn't think twice. I would be on that ledge and I would jump, because I know I can fly. I know that when I jump off that ledge, I will fly. I have the skills, the knowledge, the know-how, the trust in myself, and the trust in the universe that when I jump from that ledge, I will fly. And I will move forward into my dreams, into my dream life, into whatever it is on the other side of that window that I'm after, that I'm attaining. So friends, answer below. I don't see anybody answering, but if you are here, please do answer and let me know. Would you jump? Would you jump off of that ledge not knowing? Do you have the trust in the universe, friends? Kalena is watching. Welcome, Kalena. Kalena Nicole. Hope you're well tonight. All right, friends. So we've talked about trust. I'm going to talk a little bit about my clarity coaching for stressed out moms program, because I think that is a perfect segue from our discussion tonight about trust. When you, 5 fabulous women out there who are ready to make a change and step out of that perfectionism, step out of that stress, and step into your power when you're ready, I invite you to send me a personal message, a direct message here on Facebook, and set up a call with me. I am taking applications for 5 spots only for 5 fabulous women who are ready to make that change and ready to make that jump, ready to jump off the ledge, and trust that the universe supports you, and trust that you have all of the knowledge and the skills inside of you to make that jump. I'm here to support you. I'm here to hold you accountable. I'm here to help transform you. So please do send me a direct message if you are interested in that and you'd like to set up a discovery call to apply for that program. All right, friends. Also, before I go, if you did miss my 60-minute mindset shift masterclass last Wednesday, it is still up in my private coaching group. I am taking it down at the end of the week this week. But if you'd like to catch that before it comes down at the end of the week, we're at Thursday now. Yes, before it comes down at the end of the week, then please do go to www.facebook.com/groups/clarity coaching with Mel, M-E-L, and you can apply to be a part of my private clarity coaching group. That's where all of my private clients are there for inspiration. They're a part of that group for extra inspiration. So that 60-minute mind shift class is within that private group. So please do apply to that group, ask to be accepted into that group, and you'll be able to watch that 60-minute mindset shift free masterclass until the end of the week. All right, friends, to recap, tonight we talked about trust in the universe and trust in ourselves, trusting that we have what it takes to grow from the soil, to emerge from the dark soil into the brilliant light, into the sun, and to become the beautiful flowers or trees or whatever it is we're flowering into, friends. And trust in taking that leap, trust in standing on the ledge, looking out, the ledge of a windowsill, looking out into our future, into the future we've been dreaming of and wanting, and being able to take that leap. Trusting in the universe, trusting in ourselves, and taking the leap off the ledge into our future. So friends, on that note, I will leave you for tonight. We had one more message there, sorry. I will leave you for tonight, friends. Thank you for joining us. Please do check out my Clarity Coaching with Melissa page, and have a beautiful, beautiful night. Take care, friends.